Now this illustration deals with vehicular and mechanical equipment grounding. Now notice the personal safety grounds are right in here. We're grounded into the grounded conductor or static ground here, routed on down and connected into earth ground in some matter, maybe to a driven rod, butt ground, whatever's available to us. And of course, we might even want to barricade off this area where the ground connections are in accordance with 1910.33C3 3IC that we would deal with there. And then notice these overhead lines are energized, they're exposed, movable overhead conductors in accordance with 130.9F3 on page 41. Now notice this person here where it says avoid contact. And of course these are the OSHA sections right here that deal with that. And notice he should really be a spotter, watching this overhead crane and making sure it was a safe distance, the mad distance at least, from these overhead lines. But notice he's even kind of guiding the load, which is a violation when you get into these OSHA sections here, such as 1910.333C3. And then, of course, you got 3IC and 3B2 that we would look at in the OSHA General Industrial Standard. So the equipment grounding, though, as pointed out, is right here. We're grounding the equipment in. We have the personal safety grounds here. And so the purpose of this change mainly, basically it was renumbered and relocated, but it was also revised to warn about vehicles located within the limited approach boundary where they are close or near exposed movable conductors as outlined based upon the voltage in table 130.4EA of 70E. Now basically that's what this illustration is all about, is keeping this overhead crane away from those overhead lines and make sure that they are not located, and I'm talking about located, this overhead crane you see here is not located in the limited approach boundary. And then what should this spotter be doing? He shouldn't be guiding the load. He should be spotting and watching for the approach of the crane to these overhead movable conductors as you see in the illustration.